Hello.
Hello.
Tell me a bit about your internship.
First of all, I'm Alberto Doroteo-Reyes. I'm a junior here at Berea College. I am a computer science major, and this past summer, I was a software developer at Runestone Academy, which is a company that works with textbooks and distributes them around the world, and it's all free online. So, as an intern at Runestone Interactive, I worked on projects that related to data structures, and also I was tasked with the project to convert our restructured text into pre-text. So as you can see right here, this is one of the environments that I worked on in one of the books. So how that was made possible was using these web development tools like GitHub, Visual Studio Code, Ubuntu, Docker, and Pretext. And this is a little bit about my experience on how I approached projects and what I got out from them.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share the most important technical thing you learned during your internship?
There was a lot of new learning opportunities, but the biggest and most important tool that I think I used and technically had to learn was using Ubuntu and Docker. So those two tools, as a junior right now, I have never had experience with in class because Ubuntu was specifically used to run and deploy certain code within my local environment, which I use with Docker. So those two applications were really new to me, and it was really nice to learn how they worked with the development and streamline of deployment within my internship.
Thank you. So, what do you think is the most important non-technical thing you learned during your time at Runestone Academy?
So I think the most non-technical thing I learned was developing my soft skills within this remote environment. It was the first time where I had to work with a team that wasn't in person and right next to me where we can just pair program. So we had to do that all remotely, and mostly it was a lot of discipline and initiative to work on projects. So that was one thing that I had to struggle with within my internship is to stay disciplined enough to work on these projects by myself.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know that another part of the internships program here at Berea College is to give you an experience out in the real world working a job that you think you might like in the future. So, would you pursue remote positions in the future?
This is first of all, good question. So I really never knew what to expect when I was doing a remote internship. I didn't know what challenges I would face, but with this internship experience, I got a little taste of how remote work is. And in the future, I think that I learned from this internship that I could not be by myself in a room. I would have to at least be in a hybrid position or in person, because working with just in a remote environment comes with its perks, but it's a lot of discipline and taking initiative on projects. So, great question.
Thank you. Thank you for your answer. So, what do you feel most proud of that you accomplished during your internship?
The most proud thing I think that I accomplished in my internship was getting used to a workflow that I haven't worked with beforehand. Every other position I worked in was all in person, and I could just talk to my supervisor in person. But in a position like this, I had to work within my team and the resources I was given. So understanding that it was all on me was a goal that I'm really proud of that I accomplished over the summer.
Thank you for speaking with me.
Thank you for asking me questions.
Bye.